am going to see how well a salad spinner can separate celery seeds, because pulling them off little cluster at a time is a pain in the hiney. So good luck, old salads. You've seen me use a Frisbee to separate seeds. I'll try to find it and put the link below, because that was last year. This year I'm taking my old salad spinner and seeing how it works, or if it will work, on other seeds. I have collected a bunch of celery seeds. What do we have inside? A few have fallen down, and spiders. So let's see what happens if I spin it. I may have to put something in there to help spin it. I don't know. See if centrifugal force will pull them off. Okay, I did a couple spins. If nothing happened, I'm going to give up. Well, spun them to the outside. There might be a few more. Oh, look, I got teeny tiny little ants. I normally don't have ants. And a little beetle. If nothing else, it's going to be fun looking at the bugs. I think I'll do some of this. See if that helps any. Well, they are falling off. Let's see if I can spin some more off. Definitely spinning them out, because it's spinning them out from under the edge. So let's see. Oh, definitely a lot more. That works quite well. Crush them and then spin them. Then I'm going to have to get the Frisbee for winnowing. Yeah, I'm going to need the Frisbee. So using a salad spinner to separate your seeds definitely works. I would say that was a pretty good harvest. Yeah, I need to get my Frisbee. I can't blow that stuff off. No lung power anymore. Now let's see how a salad spinner works on butterfly weed. And all those little parachutes. Hopefully it will separate them. Let's take a peek. Well, I guess it did really good. These are still attached. That's how I usually do it. I think it did pretty good. The other parachutes need to open. But it sure is a lot easier than fussing with the parachutes all the time. I'd say that was mostly a success. Oh, got squishy spider. There's some parachutes still attached, but not as bad as usual. How it's going to work on last year's saved radish seeds, which I did nothing with. There's a few. Run it through a larger sifter. It's a two-hand job. Need 2 hands to do this. Yeah. How'd we do? Let's spin them to the side. Don't know if it did any better. Usually I put them in a fabric bag and beat them on the ground a few times. Break up the... Oh, in fact, because it's so humid, they're not even dry and crunchy. That's the problem. They're still quite soft, even though they're from last year. Guess I could set them in the van for a while. That dries everything out. Since these seeds, they're of a root crop of some sort, definitely not beets. Beets don't look like this. So they could be a regular radish, a turnip, a daikon radish. Didn't plant parsnips. So I'm going to do a viability test before I sit there and fight with them, because they've been out in the elements. Not really totally out in the elements, but in an unsheltered potting bench. And since they're so hard to get out of the shell, I'm going to do a viability test. I have a wet paper towel here, and I'm going to attempt to dodge the spider, to put down 10 seeds. And here's number 10. I will bring these in the house, and I'm not using the Viva paper towels because you can't get anything off of them. You try to sprout on those things and they hold on forever. They are now in their little plastic bag, and I have the seam over here so I can open it up and check them without having to take them out of the bag every time. So I'll go find a nice warm place. Hey, that's any place in the house right now. And see if they sprout. And depending on how many sprout will tell me how viable the seeds are. Then if I get, I'd say 50%, 5 out of the 10 sprout, then I'll work on getting them out of their pod. Right now I don't see there's any point if they're just not going to be any good. I take it back. Said I haven't seen a wasp, and this one's staring me down. Where'd you go, you little bugger? I'm trying to hide behind there. I see you. So that means it's time to leave the garden. And the little wasp, or the hornet's nest, is right there. Maybe I should move it over here a little more. See what happens. Nope. Not affecting it at all. Yeah. I thought I was free of you. Ooh, not only one, there's 2. And they're eating, or that one's eating. I have to leave. Goodbye, horrible nemesis. Goodbye, horrible nemesis. Chasing me out of my garden. I'm going to see if I can save the first sunflower, the biggest one, if I can save any of the seeds. I'm going to see if I can save any of the seeds off of this sunflower. That was the first one, the biggest one. Well, let's see if that slows the birds down. It didn't on the figs, because I've seen people put paper bags and pillowcases over their sunflowers so the birds don't eat the seeds before they're ripe and ready to harvest. But look how pretty. Oh, there's another nice one. Sunflowers have such a unique smell to them. I should have picked some and brought them in, but I can see them from my back window, so I can enjoy them that way. Oh, you're trying to light it or bite it? What are you doing?